The next day, a man comes to the company. He wants to write a letter for his childhood friend who was about to get married, but deep inside, he actually loved her. Voilet takes him to a ghostwriter. As the man pours out his feelings, Voilet keeps seeing Major Gilbert in every word he says. And when the letter ends with the words, "I love you," Voilet is shocked, because these were the very same words Gilbert told her at the end. In that moment, Voilet realizes she must become a ghostwriter herself, to understand what those words truly meant. The story now shifts back in time. We see Major Gilbert visiting his elder brother. There, his brother hands him a defeated young girl. That girl was none other than Voilet, and this was the very first time they met. Back in the present, Hodgins introduces Voilet to Cat Leah, a skilled ghostwriter. He requests her to train Voilet so that she can learn to express emotions through words. Ghostwriters are people who write letters for others, capturing feelings they can't express themselves. Cat Leah begins Voilet's training. The first step, typing practice. But Voilet, treating it like a mission, starts typing at an unbelievable speed. Cat Leah tells her to slow down, because letters aren't about speed, they're about emotion. Even the other ghostwriters are stunned at her ability. Yet Voilet doesn't stop. She practices even during lunch breaks and carries her typewriter to her room so she can train all night. The very next day, the first letter she writes is to Major Gilbert himself, telling him about her new job. But when she begins writing for customers, a problem arises. Voilet fails to understand emotions. Her letters are logical, but emotionless. This leads to multiple complaints from customers, and Hodgins becomes deeply worried. One day, a wealthy lady approaches the company, asking for a love letter. Cat Leah isn't around, so Voilet takes the job. But Voilet misunderstands the woman's feelings. Instead of romance, she writes cold, harsh words. As a result, the businessman rejects the woman entirely, breaking her heart. The woman storms back to the company with a complaint. Cat Leah steps in to calm her down, and later explains to Voilet, every word can carry many meanings. To understand them, you must first understand emotions. Voilet realizes she is still far from her goal, but she refuses to give up. That evening, it starts raining heavily. Drenched, Voilet walks with Erica, who asks her, "Why do you want to be a ghostwriter so badly?" And Voilet replies, "Because I want to understand emotions. I want to know what I love you truly means." Erica, moved by her words, accepts her own shortcomings and asks to be fired instead. She admits Voilet will one day become a true ghostwriter. Cat Leah gives Voilet a new uniform, and Hodgins finally returns the emerald brooch she had lost, the same brooch Gilbert once gave her, which reminded her of his